Welcome back to Breakfast Television. Video game addiction is a real mental health disorder, according to the World Health Organization, something Cam Adair, the founder of Game Quitters, knows all too well.
Well, Cam joins us with his story and how he hopes a new documentary called Game Over will help others with the same addiction. Good morning, Cam. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Good morning to you, Cam.
I will start maybe with your story, because you have a very strong story about your addiction.
Initially, when I started gaming, it was just something fun I was doing with my cousin, a way to bond, a way to relax after school and hockey. But when I began to experience a lot of bullying in the 8th grade, I began to want to escape. And that led to gaming, and I was gaming 16 hours a day. I dropped out of high school, never graduated, never went to college, and eventually I wrote a suicide note, and that's when I realized I needed to make a change.
Wow. So how did you find that moment in your life, and how did you go, wait, I can do this, I can make this change? Where did you even go for help?
For me, what happened was the night I was going to end my life, a friend texted me and asked me if I wanted to go see the movie Superbad. And we went to the movie. If you recall, it's a funny movie. We were laughing and smiling, and for me it was the shift of going from writing a suicide note to laughing and smiling with a friend at a movie that made me realize I needed to get help and I was a danger to myself. And I came home, asked my dad to help me find a counselor.
Wow.
He said yes. I started to see help, and that really helped me turn things around.
I'm assuming at that time, I mean that was more than 10 years ago, there probably wasn't a lot of help out there for something like video game addiction.
Yeah.
That's why I started Game Quitters, because when I searched for help online, I wasn't able to find anything. And so I decided to share my story and share that, I was a real gamer. I went through this, I struggled with it, and some of the things I learned to be able to move forward, like finding new activities and scheduling your day and meeting new friends. And I just heard from tens of thousands of people all over the world asking for help as well. And that was what was interesting, was they were coming forward asking for help. And I thought, if they want help, then we deserve to help them, and we can do something about it.
Absolutely. What do you think is so addictive about video games?
Games are so fully immersive, and the type of stimulation you can get in games is a lot of instant gratification. And the more you're exposed to that, the less real-life type stimulation is interesting. In fact, it's boring. And then games also fulfill all of your human emotional needs in one thing. So you can escape, you can socially connect, you can see measurable progress, and feel a sense of purpose all in one thing. And real life doesn't really work like that. You have to kind of apply for a job, and it's a bit monotonous and delayed gratification, and it's fulfilling, but it takes more time.
Right. Is there more value, though, because you put in that extra effort and it does take a lot longer to get that gratification, that becomes more valuable?
I believe that you can find more purpose and passion and more fulfillment from that. But games are also designed in a way where, in order for you to continue to level up, it takes more effort over the long term. So games are designed in a way to get you to invest more and more, not only time, but also money.
So not only have you been the founder of Game Quitters, you were also a part of a documentary called Game Over.
I was approached last year to do a documentary on my story and on this issue, and it was a huge honor, and I love the documentary. I think it does a really good job of speaking to the issue of what the reality is about it, but also not over-sensationalizing it, because I think that most people who play are fine. That's really important for parents to know. There's a small 3 to 4% of gamers who struggle that deserve help, and we should be able to help them.
What should parents be looking out for if their kids are playing a lot of games?
The biggest thing is continuing to play despite negative impact. Are they failing school? Are they refusing to go to college? Are they refusing to work? Is your wife asking for divorce because you're not present anymore, you're just gaming?
Right.
And if you're continuing to play despite negative impact, that's a big warning sign. Have you tried to limit your time, but you failed to? Have you relapsed? Are you thinking about games all day long? Are you taking a break and experiencing urges and cravings to play, or headaches, or withdrawal symptoms like mood swings? Those are all some warning signs to watch for.
This is tough as a parent. I mean, a lot of our kids, we talk about Fortnite. Everyone's playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
But where's that fine line between obsession and passion?
Not being able to play every single day, I think, is really helpful for kids, because it keeps it from becoming a habit. So there's 2 really big points for parents. The first is make sure they have a balance of different activities, things to do at home that aren't just gaming, things to exercise, ways to connect with friends in real face-to-face interactions, group activities, and also make sure that there's still sacred family time. No tech at the dinner table, spend time on the weekends together, playing puzzles, board games, whatever it is, but making sure the family unit is strong and you're avoiding isolation. That's really important.
Wow. Okay. Well, Cam, thank you so much for this and telling us all about it.
Thanks so much for having me.
We're going to go for a break here on Breakfast Television. When we come back, more news, weather, and traffic. Stay with us.